Dhruv Parmar, and my friend Yukta Singhi welcome the distinguished guests, the wonderful Dipsite parents, and other respectable guests to the 6th annual function of DPS Tapi. It is indeed an honor to have you all here on this Friday afternoon.
We began in the year 2009 with a beautiful learning partnership that formed a triangle between the school, the students, and the home. It is this partnership that binds the wonderful management and the lovely teachers with the students and the home. These three mighty pillars together form a nation and establish global citizens.
To pay obeisance to the learning partnership which continues, I request Miss Aban Sanjana, grandmother of Thea of 2B, Mr. Iqbal Noorani, Mr. and Mrs. Bhavin Patel, parents of Atman of 1B, and our students Ananya Tiwari and Swayam Marfatya to come on stage and light the Vidya Deepam, the lamp of learning. This is the lamp of learning or knowledge that symbolizes the effort and fulfillment of the three pillars. Thank you. What is an event in a school without the principal addressing the students and the audience? Therefore, I request our respected principal to come on stage and address us on this most awaited day of the year.
Good evening and welcome to our 6th annual function. Now, the parents who have been with us for a very long time are probably surprised to see me here because since 2009, this is the first time I am addressing you at the start of an annual function. So that's the first. But to go with that, there is another more important first. This is the very first time that we are celebrating our annual function outside our school campus. And since traditionally, right since 2009, our annual function, the students dedicate to you, their parents, their source of energy. We decided to move here so that there is more space for you, the audience. You see, being here on stage, it is like being on a threshold between two worlds. In front, I have you, the audience, full of joyous expectation. And backstage, we have the students full of excitement and, frankly speaking, I'm sure, performance anxiety. I'd like to share my vision with you. Shall I? Like you, I too love this day. I look forward to this day. But I don't see children. I don't see children singing and dancing and acting. what I see is little units full of energy, full of positive force. And when you combine this with the fact that India is going to have the youngest working population in a very few years, the largest number of young working population, think that these are a certain percentage of the future. So when I see them, I think that this energy that they put into every step, into every rhythm, into every tune, when you see their smiles, I think that this is the future of India shining right on stage, right here, like being in a time machine, as I have said before. When I see these children, I think that I'm looking at the future right here, right now. So don't think that the children are yours alone. The children belong to the entire world. Very soon, we are going to enter into a future where all the boundaries that our generations have set up, you know, all the differences, the boundaries, the safeguards, all these are crumbling, and it is due to technology that this is happening. The future is going to be a flat world where the values of the entire globe hopefully will be the same, where parents, even now parents across the world, have the same desires for their children, have the same values for their children. And we hope that our children are going to contribute positively to that. And it is, as I said, technology, which is one of the themes of our annual function. It is technology that is helping us to bring about this fusion of a flat world. I'm not much of a speech maker, and like you, I'm very eager. I'm very eager and looking forward to see what our young performers have got in store for us today. So, with this sense of expectation, I now cross over from the threshold to be one of you, one of the audience, and I hand the show back to our very able compares, Dhruv and Yukta. Thank you, and welcome once again.
Words of wisdom always help us to keep the light inside us burning bright. I request all the guests present here to comfortably sit and watch this spectacular show.
But before we begin, we request parents not to block anybody's view by clicking photographs and recording their awards performance, as we have a professional capturing every moment of this show, which will be later uploaded on the school website.
We also request the audience to enjoy the entire show and be there till the end of the program. Kindly do not ask for your award in the middle of the program, as it will disrupt the smooth flowing of the functioning. And before we begin the extravaganza, over to the DPSC Council for a brief update on our achievements in the academic year 2014-15.
Good afternoon. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand.
To recall those who have putting their efforts wholeheartedly into their work. Here we are to proudly announce the achievements of our shining dipsites.
Before we begin, we are very proud to announce that our sports complex is under construction and will be functional from the academic year 2015-16. The foundation stone laying ceremony of the sports complex was the icing on the cake. Saurav Ghoshal, the phenomenal squash player, and other dignitaries laid the foundation stone. Mr. Ghoshal is an Arjuna awardee, and he recently bagged the silver medal in the 2014 Asian Games.
Two students of class 10, Anish Kanakdande and me, Achintya Joy, got this wonderful opportunity of going to the NDTV studios in Delhi. We saw the insides of news and TV production there. We also got to meet the legend of mass media, Mr. Pranoy Roy himself.
This was the first time when DPS Tapi participated in the Khel Mahakumbh Table Tennis Championship and came out with flying colors. Krish Shah of Class 6 became the champion in Under 13 category, along with Pranav Bhuth of Class 7 grabbing the 4th position, Het Patel of Class 7 with 5th position, Dev Patel of Class 7 and Pratham Shah of Class 7 coming 8th in Under 16 category. Not just this, Krish Shah was qualified for state level championship.
And not just the boys, but our girls equally displayed a high energy performance in the Khel Mahakumbh Table Tennis Championship. Tanya Purohit of Class 5 was declared the champion in Under 13 girls category. Along with this, Sanskriti Burman and Sachish Shah of Class 7 grabbed the 4th and 5th position respectively in Under 13 girls category. Simran Singh Rajput of Class 8 came out 5th and Sneha Kejriwal of Class 10 grabbed the 2nd position in Under 16 category. Tanya Purohit and Sneha Kejriwal were selected for the state level at Bhavnagar.
Khushi Shah of Class 7 bagged the 4th position in the Under 13 category in Khel Mahakumbh State Chess Championship held at Dwarka. Great performance.
Sanskriti Burman of Class 7, Tanya Purohit of Class 5th and Krish Shah of Class 6 participated in Rural Under 14 Table Tennis Championship held at Rajkot. Tanya Purohit was the outstanding performer. Congratulations, Tanya.
Malav Patel of Class 10 secured the 2nd position and Jyoti Nayak of Class 6 secured the 3rd position in Rural Under 17 Karate Championship.
Abhyas Narula of Class 7 displayed an amazing performance in the Under 16 Boys Skating Championship. He will participate in the state level championship soon. All the very best.
Samyak Shah and Jyoti Nayak of Class 6 displayed an amazing performance in the Rural Under 17 Karate Championship and will be going to Ahmedabad to participate in state level competition. All the best, Samyak and Jyoti. Our football team made its debut in Rural Under 14 Boys Subroto Football Tournament 2014-15. Our team reached quarter-finals and won their first match by the biggest margin.
Not only in football, our handball team also reached till the semi-finals of the Rural Under 17 Handball Championship 2014-15. They performed really well.
The juniors also participated in Rural Under 14 Boys Handball Championship 2014-15. The young yogis of DPS Tapi showed their abilities in the Rural Under 14 Boys and Girls Yoga Championship. The energetic team of DPST gymnasts had presented an amazing performance in the Rural Under 14 Boys and Girls Gymnastic Championship 2014-15.
We have conducted various inter-house competitions in different areas like sports, music, dance, art and craft to enhance our all-round growth. These competitions are held every Saturday. Various camps have been conducted after school hours, which gave us an opportunity to enhance our co-scholastic skills.
We have conducted major school events like the Commencement Day to welcome the new students, which is a tradition in our school. Our achievements were commended on the Founders' Day by our loving teachers. Every year, to acquaint the newcomers at the pre-primary level, we conduct a rendezvous with the parents, which has been a hit throughout.
We conducted Father's Day, Mother's Day, and Grandparents' Day to keep the learning partnership flowing. The second DPST Council was formed with students from class 6 to 10 casting their valuable votes. Navratri on a large scale was another eye-catching event of the year. We are proud to host 3 inter-school events, inter-school karate, chess, and TT championships in our campus.
Michael Potter said, good leaders need a positive agenda, not just an agenda of dealing with crisis. With a positive agenda, young leaders of class 9 and 10 participated in DPSS Model United Nations 2014-15. And not just this, we also won some awards too.
Anish Kanak Dande of class 10 was awarded the best position paper. Bhavya Tiwari of class 9 was awarded the best delegate of the committee DISEC. Sahil Shah of class 9 was awarded the best speaker of the committee UNDP, and students of class 9 were awarded the best country profile for Lebanon.
We also had some budding writers who were handpicked by Katha, a CBSE initiative, to attend the regional workshop on all India basis. Jay Ahuja of class 4, Rakshit Singhal, Khushi Sahu and Man Bansal of class 5, Dev Patel of class 7, Sahil Shah of class 9 and Anish Kanak Dande of class 10. Congratulations everyone.
The Sports Authority of Gujarat organized a talent hunt and the chief guest was PT Usha. Navdeep Surekha is selected for a 21-day camp which will be held at Gandhinagar. All the best, Navdeep.
Debaters from our school, Sahil Shah of class 9 and Yukta Singhi of class 10 participated in inter-school debate competition and have won the championship trophy. Sahil Shah was awarded the best speaker.
Sahil Shah and Vatsal Gujarati of class 9 secured the 213th and the 490th positions respectively in the DPS Science and Maths Talent Examination. They have been selected for the second level exam.
Not only the students, our teachers too participate in various events. Mr. Jilani, our favorite PE coach, secured the 4th position in state level Khel Mahakumbh TT in the above 45 category, which is indeed an honor for us. The teachers also attend various seminars and workshops for their professional growth and keep themselves updated with the latest happening in the educational field.
So there you have it everyone, the condensed version of this year till date in a very small package. There are more to come. Such great achievements would not have been possible without the guidance of our beloved teachers. We thank them from the deepest corner of our heart. And so without any further ado, we will go back to the anchors for the rest of the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, my friends. We welcome you once again with a song, Ye Waqt Ki Awaaz, by the students of class 10. Now, we present before you the song, Waqt Ki Awaaz.
What are you studying, Priya?
I am studying history.
History? Oh my god.
Yes, history. How boring.
Leave all this. A very interesting thing to show. Please come with me.
No, Rahul, I can't come. I am studying evaluation of human being.
Oh good. Then I can solve your problem. Come with me.
What is this? What is this? It's looking like a building, but it's not. Has many buttons. From where did you find this?
You know my uncle? He is a great scientist. He is making a time machine. With the help of this machine, we can visit past as well as future. We can see what had happened in the past. So, your problem is solved. Sit in this and know about what you said. Yes, evolution of human being.
No, no, no. I am very scared.
Oh, come on, Priya, don't be so scared. It will be a great fun. And imagine what you read in the books is going to be in front of your eyes. So, let's have this lifetime adventure.
Okay, if you are insisting too much, actually it will be a great fun.
That's like a good girl. Come with me.
Where will we go?
Anywhere where you want to go. Okay, let's start with history.
Yes, it will be very interesting. I want to see early men, how they lived, what they ate.
So, what are you waiting for? Let's go!
Yeah, let's go!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
After some time, they reached a different region.
Where are we?
Look at those people. They are looking very different. What are they doing?
Hello, gentlemen and ladies. Who are you? What are you doing? What is in your hand?
We are your ancestors. This is our weapon.
This stone? How do you use this?
We kill animals with the help of this stone. It helps us gather our food.
Oh, you have only this stone to do all the work. How is it possible?
Yes, it is possible.
It means we are in prehistoric age presently, the first stage of evaluation. Human being had just started using stones for different purposes.
The Stone Age is a broad prehistoric period during which stone was